That too is a sign. I am Brother Vance of the followers of Osiris, Keeper of the Lighthouse, and Oracle of the Lost Prophecies.
Hey guys, I'ma just stream for a bit today, cause why not? I guess bored. Of just doing nothing in my free time aside from like playing games. And to those of you who actually do end up watching these videos, I don't know who all does. I don't ever really check. I just make them to make them, because why not? I have enlisted myself into the Marines and am currently in the delayed entry program. So later today, after around like, I'm gonna say maybe 6, nah, I'm gonna say after 7, because I've got something going on like at 7 today. I'm gonna be streaming some more just because, just why not, you know? And I've got PT later, which is why I won't be, I guess, active too much later, whether it be online or otherwise. I just felt like, why not? Let's bring that up in a video. Just to get that out of the way early. Now that that's out of the way, I'm working on my hunter. I'm a Titan man. I don't do hunter. I don't do like, don't really do much on warlock. And I guess it's an interesting experience to get so used to one class, and then just to see the other side of the coin. You know, that other side, you've already figured out how to, like, I guess, get past every time it's flipped, you know? Because, as most of you should know by now, hunters pretty much dominate the Crucible, according to everybody. I've actually had better luck on my Titan. Far fewer problems. So yeah, I'm gonna just work on my hunter. This'll, I guess, be a series, because I know I had a Titan a little while back, and my buddy made a very good point. Why not have one of each class? Whether I play it or not doesn't really matter. It's just a good idea to have it. And I started getting a little bored of Titan. I know, blasphemy. That blasphemy of the highest order. All that. But I mean, it is what it is. I'm just giving Hunter a go, see how I like that, because I've already got like a level 50 Warlock that's like 650 something average, I think. Not even 650 yet, I don't recall. Like 640 something, I think, is its max, and I don't really play that much. Because, you know, I mained Warlock in D1, you know, I was rocking out. I was being that guy. You know that guy. I don't even have to explain who that guy is. You know, the mofo who keeps coming back up, who has a super, just on standby waiting to rise back up in the middle of a Crucible match and just ruin your day overall. I was that guy, only I had a shotgun. Since I didn't have Chaperone or Universal Remote, either of those would have been fun in the Crucible. I didn't have them. I was using Invective. Now, Invective sort of solved the problem that Icebreaker solved. You know, constantly having ammo in Crucible, because, you know, there was pretty much a special ammo apocalypse that made it nigh impossible to get any sort of special ammo reliably throughout your match. So if you ever plan on using a special weapon, it would always have to be a weapon that started off with ammo.
Well, I'm ready if you are.
Like the drag, I think it was what it was called, like the exotic sidearm for your energy slot. Or you know, Icebreaker, if you really are into that scene. I was not. I like shotguns more, so Invective was like my baby.
Osiris, preserve us. You have his ghost? Sagira? Please, please, bring her to me.
I mean, if I'm gonna snipe, I'm using No Land Beyond 100%. Like, No Land was my favorite special weapon. Even though it was in the primary slot, all this other crap was like going on, I'd always rock one of the two. You know, why not? And I like how fast that sword is. I really like this sword, actually. Like, it's reliably fast. Not the biggest fan of its heavy attack, but, you know, it is what it is. It was more Crucible oriented, I feel like. Well, nah, I guess it does work better in PvE. Because you never see somebody running a Quick Fang in Crucible. But I've seen a couple Skull Cutters. I think it was either a Skull Cutter or a Skull Splitter. No, Crown Splitter, that's what it was called. The Titan's legendary for completing through all of the story. And it was a sword. Like, it hits hard. I liked the heavy slam. I liked taking advantage of how if you had your heavy weapon out, it'll just drop you to the ground regardless of your height. And it worked pretty well. All things considered, you know? Like, I'm never gonna say I am good in Crucible. I'm never gonna say I'm good with swords in Crucible, because then there's always gonna be that one guy who sees this video and immediately challenges me to a 1v1, like heavy weapons only or some crazy crap like that. And I ain't about that, you know? I'm just here to have fun. I'm legit just here to dick around. It's just a, yeah. Alright, there's the boss. Let's try and pick off the little guys first. Alright, yeah. These next hits are really gonna suck. Or not. I guess everything will go exactly as I'm planning and I'll be able to take them out just fine. Cool.
There, take out the module. Vex from different timelines are converging on Mercury. That's bad.
Thank you. I don't know what I would have done if Osiris hadn't sent you to me. In return, the followers of Osiris can help you revive his ghost. We have a hidden temple on Earth. Take Sagira to these coordinates.
Alright, what all weapons have I got on me in the first place?
Now that the lighthouse is safe, we can prepare for Osiris's return.
I should be getting rid of weapons I'm not using, like, at all.
I'm finally going to meet Osiris.
There we go. Let's see here. I hang on to these for a very good reason. They piss people off. You manage to get a kill with a green weapon on them, they're pissed. Most people aren't too happy if you manage to get a kill on them with like a blue rarity weapon when you're hopping into Crucible. I love rocking blue rarity weapons in Crucible. Like, sometimes they suck really, really bad, and it's really hard to get kills with them. But then when you do, oh god, when you do, it is beautiful to just watch their brains implode from the thought that some scrub lord running around with their green weapon has somehow got a 5-kill streak just by killing you. Like, you, the one person getting pissed off, while your entire team is sitting there mocking you for being destroyed by them. And that's what I like about this game. Like, you could take the most garbage weapons in the game, like, say the Parsec. This thing is actually nuts. You pop into Crucible, like, I've found that, I guess fast draw works a little better, but if you're good with fusion rifles, you're gonna love it. Imagine Aaron Till, but, you know, it's a blue rarity, and it pisses people off so much more. Like, we're outranging Aaron Till right now, like, because why the hell not, you know? Like, everybody's gonna get triggered some point, might as well be the thing that triggers them. Or, oh my gosh, one of my favorite weapons is, the Fighting Lion. Not for Crucible specifically. Like, never for Crucible specifically, but you gotta admit, it is fun to piss people off by just running the most terrible weapons you could find. Like, literally going out of your way to run a grenade launcher that not only doesn't one-shot, but it isn't even dealing redeemable damage reliably. Yeah, it can deal some damage. It normally brings them down to like one shot from most of your other weapons, depending on what you're running. Like, say you're running, for some godforsaken reason, you're running Fighting Lion and I don't know, like a god rolled Duke. That Duke is going to be a great cleanup tool, and you're constantly going to have ammo for your Duke. Because if you somehow clean up with your Fighting Lion, you know, you decide, nah, like, I like running the Duke mainly more. Well, the instant they go around a corner, what's the issue? You got them one shot. Bounce that grenade off the wall, and just listen to their screams of rage as they immediately start solo supering you specifically.
Caught another one smuggling worm spawn out to the city.
Daily tasks underway.
Caught another one smuggling worm spawn out to the city.
There you go. This is not a combat zone. Status pending.
It's good to see you alive, Guardian. Back from the hunt, I see.
I wish I could talk more, but I am working now after all.
I must admit, Guardian, I'm very curious to see what you've got for me to crack open.
Can't believe the day all those people talking. Check the date.
Talking with someone about everything. Quiet! The war calls for me. I went away for it.
The mystery is the thing. You never know what you're going to find.
Maybe nobody's in charge now. That just means we have to do things for ourselves.
Just browsing, are we?
I must admit, Guardian, I'm very curious to see what you've got for me to crack
I'm
open.
afraid you've come to the wrong place. But I'm still happy to chat.
Think you can do it within budget?
Would you stop? Let's go somewhere else.
Hey, yeah, sorry for that awkward freaking silence for who knows how long. And probably all y'all just sitting there staring at my screen, wondering what the heck is going on. I got cut up in a phone call.